closed like, let's say,
Yeah, yeah,
is it
yeah.
closed on the inside and open on the outside? Is what I mean.
Yes, yes. It's
Oh,
not all the way into it, because if it was, I'd be able to see my intestines. It's just so I can see a layer of fat, because it's not quite even either, because of how where it is, this hole. So I can see
oh,
like my layer of skin and then kind of the fat
fat.
layer,
I
but
got
not
it.
entirely. So it's not like completely open. It's mostly because the deep scabs came off with the bandages because of all the thick glue that they had to use.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, okay. Which one? The breeze, because I have the raindrop one.
So, I'm doing Far Cry Primal on Survivor difficulty.
Is that the hardest that you can do?
No, there's Survivor Expert, and then there's Permadeath. So let's say
Oh, so
you have to reach,
this is just you going
yeah,
back and enjoying yourself?
so you have to reach specific points in the game where it says you've gone far enough, like specific, like super specific checkpoints, in order to like revive at that point. But let's say if I were to die now, I would have to start the game all over again. It's like reality almost, besides the starting over part. Survivor mode also, like if your animal dies, it permanently kills your animal. So I'm wondering if I have to go tame another one entirely, or if it's that slot is completely gone.
Oh, like you lose it forever?
Yeah, like you can't ever tame an animal like that again, which means I would have to be careful in sending certain animals in. Because I like the cave lion, I like the saber tooth, but I like the cave lions more than anything else. And I like my cave bear. It's so hard to tame cave bears.
I gotcha. You can use it on the ads I just got. Hey, look, somebody actually joined again. We soloed the Warden of Nothing, because nobody would join.
Wow.
We did it. It took a while, but we did it. I don't think I died. You went into the heavy creeper's van. That's what happened. He went like as soon as he yeah. No, the train. The train. The train. I'm talking about the train. Ooh, heavy. Soon he's like, ooh, heavy, and the next thing I know, he's dead. And I heard it too, and then I saw him die, and I knew exactly what happened. Ooh, heavy pit.
Oh.
Triumph defeated? Okay. void wall. Once you do, it's very much worth
it. So, I got my recluse actually.
You got it?
Yeah, the recluse.
Is it eating it?
The recluse? Actually, you could get it. It is 100 quick play matches or 25 comp matches.
I already did that. I just need to do the competitive part. We can
you
reach
could,
a certain rank.
It's reach Fable. You could totally get it. If you run with like clutch or if it's uncomfortable for you running with clutch, you could run with Sangus or me and you could get it definitely within a month. Like, you know, I'm not sure how much stress you can handle, but honestly, if you were just focused on that and don't even worry about the losing, if you win, so it's 25 matches in a row in order for you to
You have a good team. That's impossible.
Yeah, I went from Brave 2 to Heroic, almost Heroic 3 in like 3.5 hours because I went on an 8-win streak. So I literally went on an 8 to 9. I went on a 5-win streak and then I won 4 more games after that. 9 total, and then I went the next time I won 3 more of my games, so I went on a 12-win streak in comp. That is my highest win streak. I'm super proud of that. And I faced some, and I solo queued for most of it. Actually, you'd be surprised about the solo queues. So if you solo queue, it's technically easier. Technically, kind of. It's kind of like a back and forth thing, depending on what other your peoples are in their glory rank. You'd like it. I mean, it's a great gun for PvE, even if you're just using it for PvE.
Yeah, I want it for Gambit.
It is super. It's awesome. Like once you get a kill with another weapon and you just pull that thing out, I mean, it mows enemies down. And in Crucible, Ashley, if you get a kill with that weapon and you switch to that thing and you kill somebody and then you kill somebody again, you could kill somebody with that weapon, reload, wait till your health gets up. You could be at 2 seconds. Somebody else walks around that corner. You only have to have them on it and maybe get a couple of crit shots. I would recommend getting a couple crit shots, but you could be on there for maybe half a second, and they're gone. It is so nice.
I want it for Gambit.
You'll enjoy it. So you could definitely get it, and you could also get Lunas too. Like what you and Sang helped me do. Go in there for the precision kills. What did Sang tell me? Just don't worry about anything else. And I went in there. What I ended up walking out with, Luna. So I mean, if you literally go in there, don't even care about anything else. Just get solar kills, kill people every now and then, even if it takes forever. And then you may not be a PvPer, but Luna is still an awesome gun to have just in PvE as well.
They're gonna be nerfing it.
I don't think that's completely stupid. Then they should nerf. They should nerf. What other weapons should they nerf? They should nerf shotguns. They should nerf shotguns even more. On top of that, they should also nerf what else? 2 tap hand cannons. You know, just it's stupid. It's stupid. And honestly, it is. It is a pinnacle weapon.
You work for that weapon. It's
Yeah.
supposed to be overkill. That's the whole idea.
Those who are good with it, those who are good in Crucible without it, become great. Those who are great without it become legend. Those who are okay without it become great. I mean, I was good without that weapon. I was using Trust and I was using another scout rifle, but I was mainly using one scout rifle, Mida and maybe Trust, or Mida and something else. Yeah. I hardly use my secondary. Do I use it more often now because it's an energy? Yeah. Do I lose energy? Yeah. But
I've been using Skyburner lately.
yeah. So I mean, I think it's incredibly stupid. You got a bunch of people that are complaining out there because they can't get it when they realizes that anybody can get this gun. Anybody. It may take a bit. It may
One
take.
more bounty.
It's just, I think that's incredibly stupid. So is that confirmed that they're nerfing it?
They're thinking about it because a lot of people are complaining. It's not 100%, but they did say something about it.
I don't think they should do it at all. I think Bungie finally wants to stand their stinking ground and look, say, if you want this gun so bad, go get it. It is not hard.
You're complaining about it?
Yes. For once, I can't say everything that I would want to say, but for once, stand your ground as a company and say, no, if you want this gun, go get it. If you can't get it, or don't want to put the time and effort in, then stop complaining. We're not nerfing it. Never before in history have they nerfed weapons like this.
No, not like that.
Like, stop. You said you weren't nerfing anything. Stop it. You're appealing to complaining people who are not willing to put the time and effort to put something that's their fault. I'm sorry, it's not elitist.
He jumped off the edge.
It's not elitist at all. It's just completely retarded. Anybody that says that's elitist really needs to take a look. Okay, if I put in X amount of hours at work, get promoted to manager, right? Get promoted to manager, correct? Should I be nerfed because I put in X amount of hours and I busted my tail off? Should I get nerfed or get lowered in pay raise? Right? It's the same concept. You put in X amount of hours to get a gun. Sure, it's a fictional gun inside a game. It just makes me want to play the game less, honestly. Recluse is worse than Luna's.
Yeah, a lot of people say Crucible is one of the worst things.
It really, all this does is make me want to play their game less because they're a bunch.
You jump. And solar. His weapon is solar.
Like, what are they nerfing it from? Are they making away more stability of the weapon? Because how are they gonna exactly nerf that in the first place? It's not an exotic. It really is not. And if they're gonna nerf that, then they should nerf every single competitive weapon that they ever come up with. Mountaintop? Mountaintop one-shots you.
What even is it? Is it like a grenade launcher?
It's a grenade launcher that shoots straight like a rocket launcher. Not like Yoke. Like pretty much, it's without the tracking. It will one-shot you. If they get anywhere near your head, you're dead. If more people had that, how many people do you think would be complaining? If they are going to do this, they need to nerf every single competitive weapon that they're ever going to come out against because people are going to complain. This is what for once I agree with the PvP community. Bungie really needs to stop doing this. This makes me want to play the game less. And I was just starting to get into PvP.
Oh, guys, I'm really dead. Oh. Yay.
It's retarded on all sorts of levels. You're gonna penalize people who put the time and effort to get a gun that you purposely put hard to grinding and you purposely made to be. I don't get the logic in it. There's no way that they can nerf that. The amount of uproar that they'll have from the PvP community, which let me tell you, the PvP community splits right down in half.
I could feel it.
Okay. Did you know that 24% of all Guardians have that weapon now?
Luna?
Yes, 24% of the Destiny population for Crucible have Luna's Helm. 24%.
I'm pretty sure a lot of it is because it was
account recovered. Yes, exactly. A lot of it was.
You want to go to the tower, Nate?
So if anybody's going to get blamed for this, it's the people. It's the people who couldn't just leave it alone and just, you know, oh, you have the account making money off. It's technically their fault for it becoming so widely spread, but I don't think they should do it. I think they should, for once in their stinking, pathetic career, should stand their stinking ground and tell the community, you know what, we made this weapon, that whoever gets it can taste the rewards. Just like they made... Then they might as well nerf, what's a weapon? A legendary weapon. For Gambit. Breakneck. Breakneck. Nerf Breakneck. Nerf Bygones, okay? Nerf them too. Then for PvE, let's see, what's another good one? Thunderlord. They should nerf it to completely get into ground. What's another one? That's legendary. Hammerhead. They should nerf that one too. Then they should nerf bows. They should take it to make a completely special weapon. They should. Do you see where this train goes? If they're gonna do this, they can't hold speciality just because it's PvE. It can be too overpowered for Gambit. You gotta nerf it. Sorry. That's exactly where this train of thought goes. It's honestly, it's cowardly. It's straight cowardly. Sorry, I get really passionate about this sort of thing.
Oh, fine.
How does Sangus feel about this? Probably exactly like I do, but...
Yeah. Pretty much.
He said worse things, I'm assuming.
Not really.
Same things I said then?
Pretty much.
How do you feel about it? Someone who faces it.
It's annoying. I would rather be killed by something else. Knowing that there's been also so many account recoveries, you can't tell the people who actually really earned it sometimes from those who are just pretty good with hand cannons.
So.
And then if you say something to people at times, it goes to backfire you and they start berating you, or they get mad. It's dumb. Some things, yes, should be nerfed, but not everything. Everybody's always gonna complain. Someone's always gonna complain. And if you try, you're gonna end up like
Anthem. Oh, did you read the report on Anthem? It was like a massive sort of like news article that this guy did. Well, I have to send you the link. Ashley, when I tell you Anthem was a screwball mess,
I know that they released it before it was ready.
That's not even the half of it. they had somebody leave. He had to leave due to personal life issues, whatever they were. Do you know who they replaced as head game designer for that game? Or it was the head person, whoever, the guy that would say have the final saying. The amount of experience that person had, the only experience that guy had was from Disney.
Disney?
Yes.
You don't.
I'm not lying either. I read the whole article. Actually, J-Man, my admin, read the whole article to me. They put somebody in a position in a game that had the final say what the other person did, because this other person that left, he was great. He had to leave due to personal stuff, so sympathies for him. But you don't, as a company, put somebody in there and their only experience is Disney.
No, you don't. So no, you don't.
So the A-team has decided to take Anthem and said, we'll fix it. Or a certain one of Bungie's studio, not Bungie's, BioWare studios. It was their good studio. It was the one that said they'll do it. So props to them for they're going to fix it, but it's going to take a while to fix it, because releasing it before it was developed is just an understatement. I'll have to send you the link to the article that was written about that, because it was an investigator that investigated everything. I will have to.
Is it like Telltale bad? Like
close.
Before shit hit the fan bad?
Close. I would say definitely close. And if I shoot this bear with an arrow, I'm probably gonna die. So I'm not gonna do that.
I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Alright.
The issues it's having. Yeah, I've definitely bit off. Like Anthem, I probably won't play. It'll be like Division. I bit off more I can chew as far as games. Because Destiny required, past tense, so much time. There's just no way you can play another game that requires equally somewhat amount at the same time, like Division or Anthem or right now. But let's say in the future, they do fix it, right? I'm going to stick to the games I have right now, and I'm looking forward to Star Wars. It's not a game like Destiny, but it's a game more along the lines probably going to be like God of War, with some customization. I hope it is, that I can play over and over and just play here and there, and play because I enjoy it, not because I gotta grind, which is partially why I'm not on Destiny right now. Because today is technically my day off. I didn't tell my clan that. But I don't want to get on Destiny because I played that game too much. It has consumed way too much of my life. So I am putting that as a weekend only thing. At the end of the week, Friday I can go off on my sleep schedule a little bit. Tonight I can maybe go off a little bit. But I can't go too much. Like as soon as I don't know how much time I have, probably till I fall asleep. But let's say tomorrow night, I have to be in bed like by 10 o'clock. So gaming for me is just like it was then. I'll get on when I can, but mostly it's going to be on the weekends, and it's probably going to mainly be Saturday. And I still have to go to sleep at a decent time on Saturday to go to church. So, I mean, really it's going to be Friday into Saturday, and then Saturday kind of like, okay, correction, gotta go to bed earlier, and then Sunday evening. Which is honestly fine with me. I feel so much better working and doing something useful with my hands. I'm going to start picking up drawing again. and move games to a hobby, not a career.
Waita Walshnar. Walshnar. Tisai Hassan. Walsha Muyikala. Hart. Nasa. Tigri. Uguampa. Mu Salwa Padawaida. Uhaita. Tinsai. Nay. Nay. Jassa. Ujasalta. Hassan. Ashai Baja.
That's some witchcraft stuff. That's probably the most disturbing thing about this game.
Upavi Takar. Upavi.
What? This one? Oh no, I'm talking about disturbing, like I'm playing Primal, Far Cry Primal. No, I said the only disgusting thing about this game is the fact of its witchcraft and voodoo stuff. They kind of go pretty off the rockers with it, and you seeing animals being eyeballs bobble around, and some skull like some sort of chicken soup. It's kind of nasty, but it's amazing that there's a game that exists in the 2000s, like late, like 2016-ish, you know, era, that's actually a really good video game, and they don't have anything. I mean, they speak in a foreign language that's put in the English subtitles. I love this game. I love survival games like Ark and stuff like that. I love survival games, so these are really good for me to get into. But no, the disturbing thing about Destiny is that it requires so much time. No, it's not really disturbing. It's just, hey Ash, it's just like what you said, is you have only a little bit of time to juggle between games. And it's like, if you're going to play another series, let's just say if a serious MMO does come out, right? There's probably no way that you would be able to play as much, or I, or anybody would be able to play as much Destiny as they want to equally satisfy their kind of like craving with playing this other video game. You'd have to drop Destiny down. Hopefully Destiny 3 is much better. I heard good things about Destiny 3.
You want to try the raid thing now to see if that will work? Alright. Hey, Nate, come back. Go back towards Drifter.
You okay, Nate?
Hi.
Hey, Nate, are you okay? You seem like kind of like a little down.
Hello.
Yeah, I do. That's how I am right now. I can't go to sleep. I want to go to sleep, But I can't.
I know that feeling is bad. I have to deal with snoring. I have to deal with the next
Oh no.
If you go into Spencer's, they have this inflatable cane that has a horn and stuff on it that you can get. Or not cane, walker. Yeah, I love that. Guys. Nice. I could do that. Our friend Phil was gonna work at the immigration office, and he's Hispanic, and you can tell clearly he's Hispanic, and his wife is a black woman. They're both really sweet people. So I have two like neighbors. That's cool. For me, my family's Jewish, so just put in some tax forms in there and all that, and I'll be happy. Maybe some challah bread. For me, you can pick either French, Jewish, or Scandinavian, or Scottish. So there you go.
Okay.
Okay, I'll wait.
I am a Heinz 57, if you know what that is.
Huh?
I'm a Heinz 57. I'm a mutt.
German lager?
No, I'm a mutt.
Oh. I heard Heinz. Heinz
It's a typical reference to dog. He's a mixed breed. Well, I'm a mutt, so there's all sorts of crap. There's some African American. There's some South Korean technically.
I have Chinese,
a bunch of stuff.
African American, Canadian, which can still be counted as French, really. And you can see that the French comes out a lot in the You guys know what I look like. Definitely a Frenchie.
Okay. Okay, so, on the survivor note, if, let's say, a regular wolf dies, I can tame another one. So that's good. They're situational. They're not something that you use all the time. Legendary beasts, if they die, they're permanently dead. You cannot tame them again. So the legendary beasts are the Great Scar Bear, the Blood Fang Sabertooth, and the Blood Wolf, I think. I think it's Blood Wolf. So yeah, actually. So I just
I
found
remember those animals.
I found out my answer to the question. So let's say if I have a wolf and my wolf dies, guess what? I could tame another one.
If a normal wolf one's
Yeah.
a normal one, not a legendary.
If it's normal, I can tame another one. But since there's only one legendary beast, you can't tame another one. So yeah. So that's the good news.
Why did you throw a firecracker in the toilet?
What'd you say?
I'm like scrolling through Instagram and stuff waiting for Nate to get back, and I watched a guy throw a firecracker into a toilet and break it. Oh, my Corky.
So, I watched a guy on YouTube earlier bend aluminum and carbon steel frying pans with his bare hands.
Strong man.
He's 450 pounds and he's 6'8". He's like a well-known bodybuilder. Or strong man, not bodybuilder, sorry. Strong men are different from bodybuilders.
Oh yeah, big time. Strong men can be a bit more fluffy and all these other things. Bodybuilders like keeping themselves clean cut. There's a difference between looking like you have muscle to do stuff like that, and then having the muscle to do stuff like that.
Yeah, so like for example, I would be counted in the same realm as a strong man, not necessarily bodybuilder, because I'm really strong, stronger than I look, and that's not me bragging, that's just me saying straight out. That's just base stats.
Well, to do the work that you've done, you'd have to be.
Yes, so I mean, lifting railroad ties, all that. I am stronger than I look. Dylan actually called me something the other day. He called me gorilla. When we were at the house.
That's a pretty good one.
Yeah,
That's a pretty good one.
he called me. He's like, "You ready to go home with this gorilla?" because you know. I took it as a compliment. I started laughing. It was pretty funny. So yeah, it was pretty awesome. Me and Dylan are getting closer, but yeah, I look at bodybuilders and there's no way. Like, cut the mic and hold the phone. I would never do that to myself. That's as bad as getting too fat, to me. That's how disgusting that is. Bodybuilders?
Ooh, nice.
Well,
Apparently, this guy noticed something while I was changing. That the muscle in my back that I used to have has slowly starting to gone away, and he kind of felt a little bad because I used to have a sporty look, and he says I look way slimmer and everything than I should. Like my weight and everything's going away, and he does not like that.
Well, you can work out again.
Once I'm better and everything, yeah, I'll start doing what I used to do. And I can use my mom's pool and do laps around the river and just go around in a circle swimming for my laps instead of back and forth, back and forth. If anything, I can try to swim against the river current for extra challenge. that
True.
strong, strong enough. My tail wasn't healed enough to use that. Will definitely be a great core workout because I have to use my leg and my core to be able to swim and whatever do crunches again, do my yoga stretches and stuff again because that helps as well. Walks and jogs. Try to work myself back up to sprinting. I've been walking. I haven't really lost that much weight. I'm still pretty healthy. Oh yeah, I just noticed
Like,
it's
yeah.
there.
I will say I need to lose a bit of weight, but sometimes I don't think. My grandmother even said, she's like, Matthew, there's no way that you're going to get down to 200 pounds again. When I actually look at it, I was 20 years old. That was 6 years ago. No, that was like technically, if you want to get technical, that was around when I was 19. So I wasn't fully grown yet. So she said realistically 230, 240. She could see 230. This is my grandmother talking. My Uncle Terry, her brother, was a corn-fed boy like I am, but he was 6'5" and like 280 pounds, 290, something like that. Almost close to 300. He was huge. She said, realistically, I would probably be 230 at the absolute lowest. She could see me weigh 240, 250. So I do need to lose 20 pounds. That is my first goal. But to say I could ever get down to 200 pounds again, that's just not, it's not my body type. I mean, I have the body, like, I look at my body in the mirror, and if I trim up, slim up, and, work out a little bit and get some muscle tone, I'll be pretty good looking as far as the body goes. I'll pretty solid, nothing too fancy, but pretty much, I don't have to worry about much. My mom is like dead set on me, like, getting super. It's kind of like she kind of says, you need to lose that belly, and there's really not much more of a belly left, considering after I start this job, it's getting summertime, so all these squatting and standing and walking and all this, the belly's gonna go away. But then she's gonna say, you need to get slimmer, and it's like, well, I'm gonna sit there and tell her, it's like, Mom, I'm not 19 anymore. You there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm listening.
So, I just heard a mic unplug and I thought it was yours.
It did at first, like for a quick second, and then I plugged it back in.
So yeah, my mom's
never
funny.
been-
I love her though. Love her to death.
I've never been super skinny. My sister has been the skinnier one. I'm more of the orgy, bulky one.
Yeah.
My shoulders are wider. My legs are, my calf muscles and everything are clean. And I know this. The only way I can make my legs look like dress legs, where they look thinner, if I wear heels and it stretches my calf muscles. Other than that, I'll just wear flip-flops or shoes. I'll keep my stubby tree trunk legs. At least it means I can kick somebody in the jaw and protect myself, and my leg won't snap.
So,
What?
what, you know what's funny?
Ah, that still hurts.
Oh, White Fang got attacked.
Oh no, is he okay?
Yeah, he's okay. Nico, my sister's dog, attacked him in the backyard. White Fang held his own for being so old in age compared to Nico. It's kind of like a shame that Nico liked that attack because he was crying. Like Nico had him by the ear, and his ears are already sensitive as it is, and he had a hole in his neck. Not really too big, but it did bleed a little. And it was this possessive thing that Nico did. I first was playing with him with the light shining off my phone because it was sunny outside, and he was chasing him friction. I thought it was cute for a second. Then I stopped. Something told me I should have stopped sooner. I should have, honestly. But then I stopped, was getting stuff ready, and then he got super possessive.
You know
With
what?
over nothing. And then
Could
he
it have been a territorial thing? Or not territorial, a dominance thing, where he was trying to take dominance on White Fang?
well, it didn't work because White Fang got him off of his neck. I didn't. It happened so fast, and then White Fang attacked him. Nico stopped. But if I wouldn't have disciplined him, it could later on down the line could have been because after that, what happened next? Actually, I made that dog. He was sitting there crying inside the thing. I was not going to tolerate that kind of behavior because that was like when I say that there was no excuse for the attack, there was literally no excuse. It's like it was whatever it was stupid, and that dog paid for it. So I beat him with a stick, and then I punched him in the face twice. People call that abuse, or whatever you want to call it, whatever you want. There's a reason why people have dog issues nowadays, and it's because they let their dogs dominate them and tell them what to do by their behavior. That's why you have all these pit bulls biting people and crap like that. They don't teach. They don't show them that they're the alpha and they're the beta. That's how the relationship should be. They could be a family dog all they want to. I love my dog to death. He's my buddy. He can sleep on my bed if he wants to. Period. The end. But at the end of the day, he does have to listen to me. And I've never ever had to put my hands on him. Ever. After 6 years old, 5 years old, I never had to put my hands on him again.
Alright, what do you want to do? You want to try the raid thing?
So when I say it's a disciplining matter, I've only had to yell at my dog. Actually, I've never had to spank him ever. I only remember recently, and that's when I pat him on the nose and said no for eating my food, or he ate half my food, but still he knows he's not supposed to do that. The only time that he gets anything from my plate is when I call him and I set him on the ground. That is the only time he ever gets food. But there's a difference. It was sitting on the bed, on my chair. I think it's sitting on the bed. It wasn't sitting on the floor, next to his food bowl, because I usually put it next to his food bowl. So, I mean, that's the only time I've had to even spank my dog in like years. So, White Fang's fine. He's healing. He's wrestling up. I don't trust Nico enough. So pretty much, I go back there with the dogs because.
That's why my father-in-law and them had to get rid of one of their dogs because she kept attacking the other one for dominance, especially after they brought a different puppy around and she adopted that puppy. For some reason she kept trying to take the dominance, and they're both pit bulls. One's a Staffordshire, so bigger and bulkier. The other one's a bully, so it's like a skinny little one. The skinny little one ripped open a hole inside of the bigger one, but she's big, so it's all muscle, so she's good. Rio, who's built like a male, tore her up pretty good. I had guys, stepmom calling me on the phone for me to come over there, since I've had vet experience with dog attacks against dogs and people, to see what the wounds were like. It wasn't deep enough to need stitches, but it needed to be covered. Because it was a good gash.
That's what White Fang was. We don't have it in a cover with him, so I cleaned it. I'm going to check it tonight, and I'm just going to clean it, or, yeah, I think I'm going to clean it tonight. I'm going to put alcohol on it again, and then I'm going to put hydrogen peroxide.
Oh, that's what the inside look?
And then, so what I've been doing to keep it clean is I clean him, and he sleeps inside. He doesn't go outside for long extended periods of time, except for today, and I think he's fine. Are you fine? It should be covered up by now, but I think I'm going to clean it tonight with some water. Put him in the bathtub, clean up this one section.
You can also spray peroxide on it.
Yeah, we don't have the sprayer one.
You can try dabbing it too.
But yeah, he's good. He's my boy.
Keep an eye on that, especially as he gets older, because he will try to do it again, and they will try to do it stronger and stronger each time.
Well,
it's basic animal behavior.
Well, that's gonna get broken, and if it didn't get broken, yeah. if it didn't get broken this last time, because when I'd say he was in a corner crying, I mean he was literally in a corner crying. I made myself bigger. I made myself look like the alpha. So hopefully that deters anything.
You're talking about the other dog, right?
Yeah, Nico.
Is this your dog?
Yes, White Fang.
White Fang was just protecting himself.
Yeah, he was literally legit just defending himself at that point. I mean, it's no excuse. It'd be like if my dog, for some reason, decided to snap on Coda, and Coda's the Chihuahua. You know how bad my dog would get beat? He wouldn't get beat, but my dog would get terrified the heck out of him, because I can't really spank him like I would spank a younger dog, because he's older. So I would deal with it different ways. I would yell at him. I would throw everything around just to make myself, I am mad at you. You're an idiot. So the next time this happens, if it does, and if it happens in front of me, I only punched Nico once. Only once. Or twice. I think it was. I think it was twice at the most. But I did hit him over the rump with a stick a few times.
Yep,
to break up the fight. So, the next time this happens, it's going to be a whole lot more severe. And then something's going to need to be done about the dog. Because then if it happens again after that, then somebody's going to probably have to come take that dog out of that day. And I will call the police. I don't want it to get that far, because Nico is a good dog, but hopefully, because he's more submissive to me now, actually. When I call him, he immediately, he gets lower, Ashley, his tail gets lower, he doesn't hold like a dominant stance. With Alyssa, I think it's my sister, she's not training her dog right. It's the same issue as last time. She has Coda, she has Raven, she has Twilight. She has no time to properly spend time with these dogs because she's working so much. And then she has Nico. She has 4 dogs. 4. And she's working shifts from in the morning till about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. She does other stuff. She doesn't spend quality time with them. Sure, she takes them for walks, but she is not here to tell them no when they do stuff that are messed up, like the other day when Nico attacked White Fang. So it's like you're having 4 dogs, but only having this much amount of time to spend between the 4 of them. It's kind of like what she was doing before.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of getting on my nerves to the point to where Taco Bobo, she needs to get rid of some of the dogs, or give them to her boyfriend or whatever. Something needs to be done, because she can't take care of all of them. She cannot discipline them the way they need to be disciplined. And yeah, it's kind of
with a pack mentality. If there are that many dogs, like they usually will have, they're going to have a leader But then they're gonna have fights because one of them's gonna want to come up and do the alpha.
Exactly. And that cannot happen. We pretty much had Sparky and White Fang would fight a lot, but Sparky's brother, his own brother, was a pit bull, would come to White Fang's defense for some reason. I don't know. White Fang and Bo had like a really close relationship. It was weird. Even Carlos said it was weird, and it is weird to this day. Like, it's like turning on your own brother and just like, you know, if someone would fight my brother, I think I'd beat the snot out of that dude. I'm just saying. I love my dog, but it's like
Perhaps they felt a leadership quality inside of White Fang that the other dog didn't have.
oh well, it was something, but but we got it to the point to where their last severe fight, like White Fang's lip was torn. Technically, he should have went to the vet. Technically, but what I did was clean it. I kept him inside. I mean, outside of a little scar and it's a little uneven, it healed a little uneven. Outside of that, it healed perfectly through and through. There's nothing, no tatters, nothing. So outside of that, it healed perfectly fine. I will only take my dog to the vet, and I mean, actually, if he's like literally gashed open and like bleeding, like I can't stop it. That's the only time I'll take it to the vet if it's that severe, because you already know vets are stupid expensive. It's like chopping off my arm and trying to give it to them, which I think is completely unfair. But so I pretty much go back there with the dogs. If my thing is back there,
I need either Black Armory or Crucible, so you go ahead and make as many orbs as you want.
so it's pretty much.
And grenade kills. Those count too. This way. Look, down there. Juicy, juicy, juicy.
You're freaking weird.
Here, I'll do this one first so I can give you orbs.
But pretty much, I go back there now. Like I told Bubble to tell Alyssa that they are not to be in the same pen with each other, because they're still acting weird against each other. So
I can keep making you more super.
So pretty much, I go back there with them, and it's just.
Yeah, they're just gonna keep swarming. So go ahead and tether wherever you see a group, because it's just gonna be non-stop. Okay, here, I'll make. Oh, I'm close. Let me make you some orbs. Here you go. I have a dodge thing on, or make a class ability, so I can just keep dodging and going invisible to revive you, so you can keep making orbs. If you need orbs, let me know. And I'll put another one down. You still do? Okay. Now you got it? Okay. There's a group building up over here.
So how do I make?
Right where I'm at is a good spot. Shoot me. Shoot me with it! Shoot the tether at me! Thank you. Come on, you. Woo! Oh, are they floating? For mine, I need Gambit and...
I need to complete 10 saves missions. So... This sucks.
I also am keeping my Skyburner on so I can kill them faster. If I go get the cup thing, I think I can bring more over here. So let me go try that out. Because then they'll want to grab it. Where is the cup? Oh, that's a dog. I want the cup. I haven't done this in forever and I never ran it. Hold on. I'm working on it. I'm looking for the cup.
So,
Yes, I'm trying to bring more of them. I need to get the cup.
did I mention it was scarier at night?
No. In survival games? Yeah, it's gonna be.
No, No, it's a specific mode that you select at the beginning of the campaign. You can either choose to put survivor mode on or off, and I put it on. So my stamina. Oh, there's a dog. There's a dog. Where's it at? Where's the dog? Technically wolf.
Because of the revelry, if you get precision kills, extra orbs will pop. Okay, get ready for a shit ton to come. Go back to the spot. Oh, God. Just keep tethering the lollipop and you should be okay. If I need to go grab it again, I can grab it again. They're going to in just a second. Okay. Get ready for hell. Because now there's going to be big guys too, not just little guys. And they will give you more orbs. Also, if you stand inside this thing, you get more damage. Where I am. Yeah, I can get you another one. I can get you another one. Oh, big guy, big guy. Big guy's gonna take the lollipop.
Lollipop kid, a lollipop kid.
I gotta go get another lollipop.
The lollipop kid. I'm just saying, I really can't wait till I unlock more room inside my pack inside this game.
I'm gonna go get another lollipop. That way more can bug you again. You have fun. I'm gonna go.
There's a bear. Why?
What's the symbol on the thing? It's dog. I'm on it.
Oh. I about crapped my pants.
I'll keep mine in case you need orbs. Alright, you ready for more to start bunching up here in a second? Oh. Here we go again. took my lollipop.
I
Dang it, you took my lollipop. Well, I'll go get another one so that way you have more bunching up. I am correct. Should be here. No, that's sun. Oh, there they are. Stop kicking my primary ammo all over the floor. I need that. Pile them up more. Here. Alright. Bring him back the other lollipop. If anything, you can just, like, let him. There we go. If you want to do arc staff, you can do arc staff. And then I'll just keep making you orbs with Heather. Or even, well, whatever you're comfortable with. Even if you wanted to do blade barrage. Whichever one.
Wal Shanti.
Oh, man up. Oh, hi. Oh, heavy. Ah, they killed me.
Hai guard damnash maga.
I'm gonna go get another lollipop so that way I can bring him out again. And then you can even just tether the lollipop, really. That's what they go to. How you doing with those? The orbs that you popped off their heads and with the weapons count too. I think you can do the melee here as well, but I'm not entirely sure.
Darty!
Gotcha.
Tushi.
Oh. Oh, my pooch. Hey, Ashley.
What?
I tamed a wolf.
No. I didn't even notice him. You can do that and I'll just make orbs. You'll get your melee one done too if it counts in here.
Su.
Come on. There we go. Go him. I can go get a lollipop again. There you go. Alright, I'll make you more right here.
Yeah, buddy. What are you doing?
You still need a bit more? You got it? Alright, go ahead.
Takat. Guar ti chaskaman chlausarsh. Machi winja guamarsh. Aguapa ti pacharsh. Aish kauha
My dwarf.
damshamas. Ulashwai shwaida. Winja cha
Yeah, I
tichalia.
did everything other than. I got more orbs for you over here. My diarrhea. The only place I can poop is in a video game. Okay. Do you have super again?
Slash, Bauschaugas, Winjayi Sudijam, Ma Samquai Dausa. Ah, Daiwa Damshi, Hakrapi Shayu Kwayaka.
So I need to go kill more wolves and more deer. But first, I'm out of stamina, so I need to heal.
Do you still need more? Alright, go ahead. There's more coming too. Come on. There we go.
Thick cut. I'm gonna have some of that bacon tomorrow morning. Thick cut bacon, Ashley.
One more what? Do you not have primary anymore? Alright, go ahead.
Did Sengus join y'all's clan?
Not yet.
Is he going to?
He's thinking about it.
How come?
Those other one's just not really that active.
Yeah. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. I'm having it. Melissa can go suck on a rock. I'm gonna eat some Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs.
If we just run around them, they'll bunch up, like, a lot. We just run around.
Ashley, Did it say you have to generate orbs of light too? I know a perfect place to.
You go run off where there's not a whole bunch of ads. I'll have them bunch up so that way you can check your triumphs.
Ashley, remember that strike that you can do? Sabbath
Yeah, I remember.
song. I'm
I
gonna
remember.
generate orbs awfully quickly. Recess puffs, recess puffs. So I got my badge today.
You what?
I got my name tag today.
Oh, nice.
Uh-huh. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. I don't know how to open it though.
I'm gonna go get a lollipop to see if I can get more.
A lollipop?
We're in the first part of the raid and I'm trying to get more ads to come to them so you can get more orbs.
I'm a live goods merchandiser. Oh, I feel so fancy. So again, you know I love animals, right? Actually.
Mhm.
So I mean that's what honestly people's problems are. They don't discipline their dog. They let them run rampant. Sometimes you have to discipline them severely for what they do. I mean, it's just like kids. What? I'm making something for White Fang, and I'm just eating that.
Get ready for hell. I dodged. Got what? Oh no, they're going to. Also, if you hit the yellow bars, they do more. You get more orbs. So you might want to pop it because they're going to try to take this lollipop, and more ads come if we have the lollipop. Damn it, he took the lollipop. Confetti! Yeah, because this is where I get the lollipop from.
Wait, are you talking about an actual like event inside the Verdant Forest, or are you talking about the raid banners?
Raid banners. The raid things that you get from the Cabal. One of the things that you can do is get orbs and melee kills from here instead of just going through the forest and doing strikes. You don't have to go up those areas.
Well, if you go into teammates. I guess I could find a reason to get on Destiny. I'm gonna get on Destiny. I cannot be on forever, so just help me keep an eye on the time, Ash.
What time do you want to get off?
I just don't want to be on it all night. Like, I know I'm gonna sleep in tomorrow because I'm sore.
It's already almost 1.
So, yeah.
I get the lollipop. Kill you. Not really. There we go. Revive terrain. Took my lollipop. Yeah, you see what happens when you get the lollipop? I'll go get another lollipop. You go ahead and use your super. Hi, Miller.
Hey, Isaac. My first day of work was fantastic, dude. Isaac, you there?
Yeah.
I got my job. I started my job today. Here, you can have that white thing. I don't want it. Here you go. Eat it, dude. It's a hot dog. Eat the stinking thing.
Double check through your triumphs.
Eat it. Eat the stinking hot dog. Stop licking it. Eat it. Look, I'm not setting it on my bed. It has ketchup on it. Just eat it. Okay.
Grenade kills?
I think this is a good place to stop for today.